House GOP goes easy while Dems hit Adams hard at House hearing. A throng of congressional Republicans excoriated a panel of big city Democratic mayors during a contentious Wednesday hearing, but they were a lot kinder to moderate Mayor Eric Adams. The GOP members of the House Oversight Committee repeatedly asked the Democratic mayors, except Adams, about their against cooperating with federal immigration authorities. However, Hisner did a face barrage of tough questions from fellow Democrats over allegations that his attorney made a deal with President Trump's Justice Department to toe the line on immigration enforcement in exchange for dropping his federal corruption case. Meanwhile, as one Republican Congress member after another hammered the mayors of Denver, Chicago, and Boston on their city's so-called sanctuary laws, they mostly left Adams untouched during the 6-hour proceeding on March 5th. The few times that the GOP members addressed of question Adams, they went out of their way to thank him for being the only mayor on the panel to commit to working with federal immigration authorities in some cases. You have publicly stated that you are willing to work with U.S. immigration and customs enforcement on detaining the most criminal illegals, and I want to publicly thank you for that, said U.S. Representative James Conner, RKY, the committee chair. Meanwhile, the few tough lines of tough questions that Adams faced came from those in his own party. U.S. Representative Robert Garcia D.C.A., a Democrat representing part of California, charged that Adams is in a different position from the other mayors on the panel who faced threats of prosecution from Republicans over enforcing their sanctuary laws. He went on to quote former acting Manhattan U.S. Attorney Danielle Sassoon, who resigned last month, saying that she was confident in Adams' corruption case and refused to comply with the DOJ's order to drop the charges. Garcia also noted that the Justice Department is requestioning to toss Adams' case without prejudice, meaning the DOJ can resurrect it at any time, as he has consistently done, including under oath at a recent court hearing. Adams denied the allegations. There's no deal, no quid pro quo, and I did nothing wrong. Anything dealing with this case, out of deference to Judge Dale Ho, who's now addressing it, I'm going to refer to his actions, Adams added, referring to the federal judge assigned to his case. He repeatedly a similar line throughout the hearing when other members asked about the alleged quid pro quo. In another tense exchange, U.S. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez de Bronx, Queens, further pushed him on details of Sassoon's allegations. The acting U.S. attorney, the assistant U.S. attorney all gave up their entire careers, Republicans included, rather than drop these charges, Ocasio-Cortez said. There are not Democratic. These are not Democratic U.S. attorneys. These are Republican U.S. attorneys who have trained under Republican Supreme Court justices who have stated and suggested as well that the prosecutorial power at the Department of Justice may be influencing what is occurring. That's all I have to say for this video.